Did you know that in real life we throw around a million words every day, but in a novel every single line of a dialogue has to earn its place? Dialogue isn't just about filling space between actions, it's about creating meaning, tension and connection. Today we are exploring the 5 key functions of dialogue that can truly transform your story. Hi, I'm Andrea from Bibisco, the novel writing software downloaded by over 200,000 writers around the world to bring their stories to life. And today I'm here to help you master the art of writing great dialogue in your novel. Let's start with one of the most fascinating aspects, how dialogue reveals character. It's not just what your characters say, it's how they say it. For example, is your character someone who's confident and assertive? Maybe their lines are short, direct, with no wasted words. I don't have time for this. Or are they more hesitant and anxious? Maybe they ramble, edge, or trail off. Well, I'm not sure, but maybe we could. I don't know. Even silence speaks volumes. A character who stays quiet during an important moment reveals just as much as one who explodes with emotion. Great dialogue lets the reader feel a character's hidden layers, their doubts, desires, past wounds, without the narrator having to explain them directly. It's a window into their soul. Dialogue isn't just a decoration, it actively moves your story forward. Instead of summarizing events or describing emotions, you can show the conflict, tension, or discovery through what your characters say and how they react. Let's say 2 friends are working on a project. Rather than writing Anna and Leo disagreed about the design, you can make the scene come alive. Anna crossed her arms. We can't just throw more colors in, it's already messy. There's Mark. It's called creative chaos, Anna. Now the reader feels the tension between them, senses their personalities, and wonders where this disagreement will lead. Whether it's a confession, a threat, a negotiation, or a misunderstanding, dialogue propels your story forward in a dynamic, engaging way. Dialogue is also a brilliant tool to immerse your reader in the setting, to give them a sense of time and place without long-winded exposition. Think about historical fiction. The vocabulary, expression, and even formalities in speech help anchor the reader in that era. A 19th century gentleman might say, "I shall take my leave, madam," while a modern teenager say, "I'm out of here." You can also hint a location through dialogue. Imagine a character with a thick Irish accent, or someone dropping regional slang in the American South or Australia. These subtle touches create atmosphere and authenticity, helping the reader feel like they are standing right there in the world you have created. And speaking of words, if you're enjoying this little corner of the writing world, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss any of the storytelling magic we are sharing here every week. Have you ever read a story that feels like it's all description, with no break and no interaction? It can get heavy, right? Dialogue is the perfect antidote to long stretches of narration. It changes the rhythm, adds variety, and breathes life into the scene. Let's say your narrator has been describing their worries for pages. Suddenly, they bump into an old friend. "Hey, haven't seen you in ages." "I know, right? How have you been?" In just a few lines, the mood shifts. There's a new energy, a human connection, and a change in pace. Even a short dialogue exchange can cut through dense narration, giving the reader a moment of breath and keeping them engaged. Dialogue is also your secret weapon to unlocking the past. Instead of telling the reader she remembered how her father doubted her, why not show the exact moment in a dialogue? "You'll never make it, Emily. You are just not strong enough." Now the memory feels immediate and raw. Flashback dialogue gives readers an emotional experience. They feel the sting of that moment, just like the character does. These flashback scenes help explain why the characters behave the way they do today, deepening their motivation, fears, and personal history. They turn backstory into something vivid and alive, rather than a dry explanation. I love that quote. Good dialogue isn't just about words, it's about subtext, the tension beneath the surface, the things left unsaid. A character might say, "I'm happy for you," but what they mean is, "I'm jealous." Or they say, "Do whatever you want," but they mean, "Please don't leave." Learning to write those layers into your dialogue takes practice, but it's what makes your character and scenes unforgettable. And this is where Bibisco come in. Writing authentic, meaningful dialogue can feel overwhelming, but with Bibisco, you have tools that make the process easier. In Bibisco's character section, you can explore what does your character sound like, what's their personal history, what phrases or speech patterns make them unique. When you know your characters deeply, their dialogue becomes natural, believable, and powerful. So let's recap. Dialogue reveals character, pushes your plot forward, immerses readers in time and place, breaks up heavy narration, and unlocks powerful memories. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.